Get wisdom, get understanding, forget her not. Do not decline from the words of your mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve you. Love her, and she shall keep you. Yes, it's always an exciting time on the Pillars Golden Moments where we get wonderful, wise, and very impactful guests every week to baffle us with wisdom that will take us to our next level. Eureka is always an exciting time, and today we have another powerful woman. She's Dr. Mrs. Vida Kran. She's a senior lecturer at the Catholic University College of Ghana, Fiapre, right here in Bronga, Hafo region, or Bono region. And she's going to teach us a lot today. Before we go to her, I want to say thank you so much for joining us every week on the Pillars Golden Moments. We've had a lot of beautiful times together. And I want to salute once again the family of our late President, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Please have our condolences. We know it's a hard time for the family, but God be with you. You've been awesome. This is a golden legend, and I have a citation for him, and one day I'll bring it out for the world to see such a legend we had in Ghana and how he impacted many lives, including mine. On that note, I want to say thank you, and remember, one of our sponsors is Divinely Rhythmic, where we write the best citations in the whole world. Yes, we write with our hearts, not just with our hands. Let's go join Dr. Mrs. Vida Kran today as we have a wonderful time on a simple topic. Here we go. All right, what does it take to be talented? That is the topic. What does it take to be talented? Doc, welcome.
Thank you.
I think I can call you Dr. Vida.
Auntie Vida.
Auntie Vida.
Dr. Eni.
Wow.
Oh, Vidash. I love the name.
Vidash. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, you're quite funky.
Very. I
You're
still remember
welcome.
my youthful days. In that sense.
I can see you were used, I mean, did you go to dance and stuff? Because Vidash there is for, you know?
No, not just for. It's just for the fun for myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's good to have fun.
I was the national news treasurer, so you could see that I was everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And that went with that name.
Vidash. I know I was giving you fun. I didn't know you were so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the Pillars Golden Moments. I know you're an honorable woman, and I got to know you through your mother, Glory Day Care.
Very
powerful
Care Learning Complex.
She started the first
Early childhood education in Brahma region.
Brahma
then, in 1980.
1980.
Yes.
Were you born by then?
Was.
Oh, okay.
And we were part of it because I have to sweep there every morning before I go to school.
For real?
For real. On vacations, we have to go and support in taking care of the kids. That has helped me so much,
and I think
in nurturing and loving kids.
Wow. So in this case, your mother's blood runs through you, I suppose, or even more. More. I can see that.
Yes. I'm just a replica of her.
She was a teacher, a very great teacher. Are you also a great teacher?
And I'm still a teacher, very great one, and I'm still from JSS up to the university level. I've taught at the JSS secondary school, and now I'm at the university.
Oh,
so I've passed through all the processes of teaching.
Which JSS did you teach?
Sacred Heart JSS at Benkwasi.
Right here,
right here in town.
Okay, then from there you went to
Accra Girls.
Accra Girls?
Yes.
Ghana? Unwaga? Okay, then from Accra Girls, you came back to Catholic University.
No, really, I joined the NGO sector.
Okay.
I moved out of the teaching.
Okay.
And joined the NGO sector.
Okay.
Then from the NGO sector, I left for further studies. I came back, I went to the university.
Okay.
And I've been there since.
And which course do you lecture in?
Business administration.
Business administration.
And my field is basically management. So all the mass management courses, project management, management, principles of management, economics.
Wow. Okay, then you are a guru. But you look so simple and humble.
Very.
You must be a very great Christian. Which church do you attend?
I'm a Catholic.
A Catholic. Oh wow. Beautiful, beautiful. So your talent is or was teaching.
Teaching.
So how did you how did you realize you were a teacher? Did you just get up and you saw yourself dreaming and you were writing on the board? How did you know you were a teacher?
That's a nice question. My teaching came to me, I will say, by accident.
Oh,
But I have still loved it. In those days, we had the A-level teaching. I passed through the A-level, came out like a failure.
oh,
Because I failed in some papers that prevented me from going to the university. I'm telling this story to say that failure should be treated as a breaking point for excellence. That's why I'm going to give you the story.
okay.
So I came out with not getting my passes, and so I could not go to the university. At that time, when you come out from the sixth form, you are just about going to do the national service with all the funkies that's associated with it. But this is when my dad came to tell me that either for your passes that you've gotten, you are going to go to training college.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my God. I couldn't just understand
Okay.
that I should go to training
You
college.
wanted to go to the university.
I want to do my service and wear the skirts and the suits, and
Oh.
so I had to stop. I had gotten a place. I was working with the National Commission on Women in Development, NCWD.
Okay.
I had to stop and go to the training college.
Teacher
Fortunately,
training.
teacher training.
Okay.
Fortunately, I got St. Louis,
Okay. Okay.
so I entered St. Louis.
Okay.
And there were lots of stories in between, but fast forward. At St. Louis, I wrote my A-levels. Before I came out of it, I had passed
Oh wow.
all the A-level papers. And there also, I came out successfully as a trained teacher. So I came to start teaching, and God, I
Teaching is-
enjoyed it.
Teaching is a ministry.
So my first teaching appointment was at Sacred Heart JSS at Penquas in
Okay.
Sunyani.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which subject were you teaching?
I was teaching social studies, cultural studies,
Cultural.
and sometimes English.
English. Beautiful.
I enjoyed it so well to the extent that I formed drama club.
Okay.
I did a lot of extra curriculum activities for the children. My students are still hailing me wherever they meet me.
It's a seed you have sowed.
Seed I've sowed. A number of times I meet them at salons and they are paying for my hair. For me.
Ah. Wow.
Those students are so wonderful, and I so much cherish that relationship I had. So that I got the interest, and that took me to University of Cape Coast
Okay.
to further build on my teaching
Okay.
career. So from there, I went to Accra Girls, but I was totally less than 1 year. I taught there and joined the NGO sector.
Okay.
At that time, Integrated Social Development Center. It was one of the best NGOs in the country.
Okay.
I joined it as Girl Child Education
Yeah, I
Coordinator.
can see that. You really love women,
And-
girl, child.
Exactly, and that was basically to build on and promote girls' education
Okay.
in Brahafo and
Okay.
Ashanti
Oh.
region.
Wow.
I see that period as the most wonderful period in my life
Impacting
because
lives.
I impacted life. I see some of the girls we brought out from those areas now working in interesting areas. Some have to come and stay with me. See, the passion you work is what brings people around you.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes I pick these children, come and stay with me. I try to push them up. One is now a marketing manager at Love FM. First I can't get the first Nigeria. I don't know. He's married now, 14 years married.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Develops so well and sees so much fun, and he also appreciates that effort. So it means the passion you attach to things that you do is so much important.
So you love the teaching so
I
much.
love the
And
teaching.
you put
So
your
from
heart.
there, I moved out to do my master's, came back and joined the Catholic University.
Okay.
And I've been there since.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So the teaching was not just something you dreamt about and you started teaching, but you developed
I
it.
developed it. So we are saying that for talent makers, if we are saying that talent is inborn, is innate in us, why should we waste our time going around developing or improving what we do? What the point I want to make here is that talent is developed.
So everybody has a talent.
Everybody has talent.
One or two or more.
Plenty.
Most people have.
It takes an effort to bring that talent out of you.
Okay.
Research has proven that most people that have developed or become top performers in the world had gone through a process of development, a process of practice. The basic fundamental activity for their effort that is rewarding them as top performers is as a result of practice. Sometimes parents support in this practice. If growing up you come up with a child at age 2, 3, you start introducing the child to some of these activities, he grows with it. If you start playing violin at home, guitar, playing football with your kids, they grow with it. Susan Williams, or the Williams family, what happened? Their dad was taking them out, playing tennis with them. What came out of it? Perfect stars. So talents are in us. No, natural, we describe it as something natural that we get, but it takes an effort to develop these talents that we have.
Okay. So in the case of
Williams,
the Williams sisters, was it that they had the talents in them, or just because their father trained them? That is why they were able to do the talents.
Basically, it's the innate skills the father brought out of them, and bringing it out of them flowed up with another basic ingredient: practice.
Basic ingredient, practice. Wow.
Research has shown that to become a top performer, you need over 10,000 hours of practice.
10,000.
10,000. That is 10 years. If you follow the Williams life, you will realize that they started about 10 years. And around the age of 20, 25, they became stars.
So now that I've now started playing tennis, by the time I'm old lady,
so it means that your kids go along with them.
Yes.
And by 10 years, by the time they are at age 20, 25, they are wonderful tennis players.
Okay, that is powerful. Well, we're having a wonderful time already, and we are with Dr. Vida Kran, Senior Lecturer at the Catholic University, Ghana, in Fiapri, right here. And she's an entrepreneur, she's a lecturer, she's a motivational speaker, an inspirational speaker, a girl child activist, what have you. And we've started by letting you know that she was a teacher, but she developed the talents, and now she's a lecturer at a university. The university she almost failed to go because she didn't pass her papers well. She's now a lecturer there. What can't you do? Well, this is the Pillars Golden Moment, and as you know, we are proudly sponsored by Golden Voice Limited, where we do the best paper bags in the whole world. Even if you want citations to be right on the paper bags for your father's funeral or mother's funeral, I'm not saying they should die, but definitely when they die, we'll brand your funeral for you perfectly. Be it a wedding, an outdooring, anything, just call on us. We'll have beautiful ones for you. Even for hotels, we do beautiful paper bags for hotels as well. Proudly sponsored this program. Thank you so much for joining the Pillars Golden Moments, where we teach wisdom. Today, our topic is simple. How do you get your talents? How do you get it? Let's go back to Doctor to give us more insight on this topic.
Yeah, we've come to realize that talent is learned. You can learn it, you can practice to become the perfect. But what kind of practice do we need to become talented? To become the top performers we so desire? We have deliberate or expert practice.
Deliberate.
Yeah. You can just do things for fun. If we are saying that all practice, like I gave you 10,000 hours is required to become a top performer.
So that means that with the 10 years, you have to divide it and know that maybe every day you have to practice 2 hours or something.
3 hours.
So if you don't do it, you will not become a star.
You don't.
Okay.
In fact, if you should follow the talented kids that we have, you follow their story, they will tell you their parents have been very supportive, and there has been a lot of training that goes on to see those young kids performing those wonderful things there. One story I followed of one of the 2020 talented kids he gets up very early in the morning, go and see the trainer, go through training before he gets to school at 7.
When the other friends will be sleeping.
We're sleeping,
That
he's
is
already
why there will be a
out.
distinction.
He's already out practicing.
Hmm.
After school, he quickly does the assignment, get back to the practice. So the practice is the key. You need so many hours of practice. That is what makes you. But it's all practice that makes you the best.
So, and even if you're not talented naturally, you can learn it.
You can learn it and get committed to it through practice.
Okay.
But your practice must be consistent.
Consistent. Not today, tomorrow. Okay.
Exactly. Because that practice is also quite painful. There are a lot of challenges in it. Sometimes very cold in the morning, you have to get up and be out there. You get it? Sometimes you are sleepy, you have to sit down and get something done. So if you are not consistent, if you are not determined, you cannot make that practice in reality.
You know why I'm smiling? I'm smiling because I have to wake up early in the morning, try and memorize the opening speech I gave. I have to memorize because I'm growing old and I can forget easily. Woke up to write the scripts, research, and memorize that short intro. So if I don't do it continuously, I'll not be able to do it. So you're right.
And that is what Michelangelo said, that if people knew how hard I had to build or gain my mastery, it will not be wonderful to them. If they knew the effort that you put in, this one, he spent years to get to this far. People don't look at that. You only look at the iceberg, the final. What goes into it is not talked of.
Well, so some people are not developing their talent because they think they're not talented or they're not being consistent in the practice enough. So what are the things we can put in place to make sure that we are able to bring out our talent for the world to see? What are the little disciplines we have to put in here and there?
So I would just say we need to be determined, because talking about 10,000 hours, 10 years of development, if you are not committed to the process, you will sway off.
You would. Yes.
So commitment and consistency is the key. We need to be focused. Very focused. Know where you want to get to. How do I want to get there? When do I want to get there? And work yourself within. Don't allow other things to distract you. But just be focused and go direct to where you want to be.
So what is the kids and what is the input of friends in this? Because most of us miss it because of good or bad friends.
So it means since peers have influence on us, we got to be very careful the kind of people we associate ourselves with. Be selective. Do they have the same focus? Do they have the same vision, direction that I have?
Okay.
If I want to be a top-class tennis player, I should find myself associating with tennis players.
Sit.
Not, for instance, we smokers.
Wow.
They will not go with you to go and play. Somebody who will wake you up, I'm already on the tennis pitch. Come quickly, run and come. So you get up, you dressed up, and you are there. Be selective with your friends.
Motivate you to do what you
get friends who motivate you to where you want to.
Let
me tell you, I told you about my A-level feeling and my going to training college, and I told you at the time I left the training college, I had written the A-level. Why did I do that? Friends. All my friends, the friends I had at the time, motivated. One of them got me teaching this subject. In fact, when I went to the training college, we had started what we call part 1, part 2. There were a lot of mathematics in it, a lot of English, a lot of social studies, a lot of this, and most of them were new. One of my mates sat me down and taught me mathematics.
And good
He was just teaching me just like that. I was good at the social studies because I've done geography and economics, so I didn't have much problem there. But the other part, if you don't pass the maths in English, you don't go to the next level. And here, friends were my sustenance, were my source of
good friends.
Good friends.
Bad friends so will make you go chase.
They will even let you forget. Hey, don't listen to your father. That old man, what has he got? But I tell you, my going to training college was just a wonderful pillar in my life.
And on this note, I want to sound a word of advice or encouragement to those of us who couldn't get to go to university straight. We think that when you don't get university, you have failed. When you don't get to the tertiary, you have failed. No. You can be an SSS leaver and make impact. Whilst developing your talents, you stand before kings and not mere men. So please, as Doc has said, she didn't get a chance to go straight into the university, but she went through the training college and now she's lecturing in the university. What can't you do? All right.
You know one advantage over there? I got to the training college on study leave. So I was studying and being paid.
Wow. What is favor?
Just beyond favor.
Wow.
That I received from God. So you can imagine a young girl who has not given birth, who is not married and being paid and studying.
No calling you Bidash. Wow.
You see, so sometimes we have to treat our failures as a beginning of our success. And you can get this. Sometimes you don't know this. You will be sitting down sobbing. Why God? Why me? Listening to the words of God. It can come directly to you. It can come from people around you.
That's true.
Don't close your eyes to it. Accept it and move it forward.
I think you'll be a very good mentor.
Sure.
And how many children have you?
I have 3 children.
3. Wow.
That I'm working with very well.
I'm sure they are very blessed to have you.
Noah, Ernest, Priscilla.
Priscilla. I'm Priscilla too.
Yeah. Oh.
And Priscillas are wonderful. Wow.
Yeah. Priscilla is, today is her birthday. Priscilla,
oh,
happy birthday.
Wow.
We are going to have a party this evening. Sure.
Happy birthday. I'm a very good singer. I'll sing for you later. But since I'm invited to the party.
Yes, you
I love dancing, you know. I come and spoil them.
Oh, come and spoil the place. We'll be happy to have you.
And what about Daddy? Daddy is
also Mr. Brian, a pharmacist by profession.
Okay.
Currently a deputy director of pharmaceutical service.
Hey.
Brahafo region.
Wow.
Sorry, Bruno region.
Okay, it's Bruno region now. Wow, you're a big man's wife, but you're also a big woman.
You see, you.
God has
So
blessed
supporting each other to develop. He's been very wonderful in my life. One of the big pillars, supporting me to always do the right thing.
That is a golden pillar.
Golden.
Then when we give you the golden pillar, you have to go and give to Daddy. It's not yours.
Sure, he will receive it.
Behind every successful woman, now there's a man.
Sure. Yes.
Wow.
Whilst you also support the man too.
Yes. Wow.
Right.
So with this, I'm very glad you said it. So it's not, we all don't go through the same path, but whatever path we go through, we should still work consistently and you're consciously on that talent we have.
Sure.
Or even if we don't have it, we can still train.
You can still train yourself. You need to get committed. What do you want to do? What do you love doing? Look behind you. What you love doing. What are you happy to do? If we give you a book to read, be it science, mathematics, English, business, what will you be able to read without putting it down? That is one secret to develop what you like doing. Sometimes you pick a science book, you are sleeping. But you pick business book and you can read from cover to back. Show that you have special interest in there. You go to the field to run in school and it was like teacher has to beat you before you run. But you get to the field and you see yourself running like a horse. That is something in there for you to concentrate and develop it.
If you leave me for 3 hours, I'll dance.
Exactly.
Not get tired.
And you can dance to make money.
Hey.
You know else of people dance to make money?
My mind there.
So that could be, you see, so that could be your talent that needs to be developed. If you continue to just dance and enjoy, you will not get the best out of. But if you subject yourself to a skillful dancer who has the skill to train you and practice with the skills, underlying the dance, the movement, with the background theories and all that, you will see yourself becoming one of the top performers in the dancing ministry.
And I think it's not too late though.
It's not
so
too
I'm
late.
going to develop it. I want to develop my singing, my dancing, and my modeling. People say I can model, but I don't know,
Yes.
but I'll try it. But you are so right.
Yes.
So besides the teaching, which other talent did you have when growing up?
Will I say I have skills for developing young people?
I can see that. It's obvious.
I love young people.
It's obvious.
So when I get into a community or any workplace, I don't find myself being directed at doing it.
Okay.
For instance, at Catholic University, I came up with a team called Enactus. Enactus is an acronym for Entrepreneurship Action Among Us. It's a global organization, but there was none at the university at the time I got in there. I brought out these keys, these stories, students who came out and became part of it. What we do, we try to work in deprived communities, develop projects that will impact on lives.
Wow, wow. With the students?
With the students.
Wow.
And we did a number of projects. And I tell you, these students have moved from Sunyani to Accra to Washington to Mexico with their projects.
Oh, wow. Impressive.
Making life, impacting life, putting smiles on faces of people.
On that note, I want to say we always want to put a golden smile on the faces of orphans and children in the rural communities. Remember the 1,000 gold packs. Here we are. This beautiful crayons and exercise books, math sets, everything nicely packed in paper bags that we did for the children in the villages. Now that school is opened from the COVID-19 break, well, we send these to Bogatanga, Swedru, Sunyani, environs, villages to put a golden smile on their faces. And the children are always excited. As Doc just said, this can impact a child to become a great architect in future because of the beautiful math sets we have put in. What seed are you sowing in the life of other people? Join us. Just collaborate with us, send us your gifts. Let's add it up and send it to a village child or an orphan. And God is going to bless you as you put a golden smile on their faces. Thank you so much, because I know you're going to join us. And also don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, Ranti Adjaku, and watch the subsequent and previous programs. They are always awesome. We always have a golden moment. We are going to wrap up with Doctor, and just before then, we're going to give her a golden question. I know you are waiting for that. Today is going to be a simple one. You know me. Today, I promise, it's not going to be so difficult. Thank you once again for watching the Peerless Golden Moment. All right. So, Doc, before you give us your final words, I want to ask you the golden question. It's a simple question.
Very grateful.
You are an honorable woman. You taught us to develop our talents and how to go about it. And one thing I've learned is consistency. I want to improve my tree. So every evening I open the tree Bible on my phone. I read the English and the tree, and I can see that within 2-3 weeks, I'm improving my tree. So what you said is really true.
Consistency, practice.
It's awesome.
The more you practice, the more confident, the more fluent, and the best you become.
You are so right. If, with our honorable president, given the ministerial appointment, you have the prerogative to choose a minister or a ministry you would like to head, which ministry will you choose in the portfolio of Ghana? And what is the first assignment you execute in your ministry when you sit on the chair the first day?
From what I've told you, how do you think I will? Gender ministry.
Gender. Straight out.
Just for the development of...
No one trade and leadership.
Oh, okay. Gender.
Wow.
Just to impact on the lives of young girls. To promote their education.
God bless you.
To do more for us to take our place. You know, current parliament, how many women are there?
Not so sure.
Less than 40, or just about 40. The last time I counted, I think 37. Just one over the previous parliament.
But it's an improvement.
It's an improvement
over the years.
I'm told it's 40, but yet the list I have is 37.
Okay.
I'm looking for the 3.
Okay. All right.
You get it.
Okay.
So we need to get more women in our parliament. You see, the constitution requires that at least 30% of us should be there.
So we have to
we are around 12.5.
That's more.
If we have not gotten there, we need to
but
get
it's not
more.
Too late to get there. It's not too late for you.
Maybe.
Yes.
It's
I
under
mean, you look
consideration.
honorable.
It's under consideration.
So, Minister of Gender and Child Development. So you like that one?
Yeah.
And what is the first assignment you do? The first day you sit on your seat.
The affirmative action policy must be passed.
That day.
That very day. They have talked so much of the affirmative action now.
Oh, please, I think we should advocate for the president to consider this woman as the next
gender minister.
Wow.
So, Honorable Frida, we need affirmative action.
Now, okay, we'll talk about that later. But for now, thank you so much. Your final words to us. I love your spirit. And please continue doing what you're doing. Your final words to our wonderful viewers out there who are being motivated by the good things you are saying today.
If talents are inborn, we wouldn't need to waste our time out there improving ourselves, getting ourselves educated. Talents are developed and they are built on putting the efforts in terms of where you want to get to. Practice, number of hours of practice is the key to top performers. You can be a top performer in whatever talent or field of talent you have by what? Practicing, committing yourself to it, being focused, consistency. Is what is required of you to get to where you want to get to. You will be there. Just be confident and take a step. In fact, one step at a time, and you'll be at where you want to be.
Wow.
Thank you for listening.
Wow. So here we go. Please, we need you safe and sound. We need you to live long, to fulfill the vision and the purpose for which God created you by developing your talent. So don't forget to use that. Mommy, God bless you so much.
Oh, golden pillar.
As you even touch it, it's telling me that very soon Ghana will hear of you. You indeed have to impact Ghana. God bless you so much.
Thank you for the wonderful golden pillar.
Yes, it's a symbol of authority. And also, before you go, you just give this to, as you step out, any child you see who you are led by the Spirit of God to give to, it has crayons, anything, to just put a smile on the child's face as the child is going to school. Thank you so much.
This must be taken to my community, Mantuka.
Oh, well, we have some there, so we would organize for you to go there. We are doing the 1,000 gold pass.
Oh, the Mantuka case must meet you.
Okay, let's schedule it for maybe next week or so.
Sure.
Beautiful paper bags with lovely things inside. Just
You'll
to
be
put a smile on
very
your
happy.
So, Mentuka, we are coming over.
Mantuka, here we come. Thank you.
So, I told you, here we go. Dr. Vida has told us all about it. Whether you have gold within you or without you, with consistent practice and focusing on it, the world will hear of you. Because as you know on this program, all we believe, and one of the major things in life is that everyone has gold. You have gold, I have gold. But until you dig it out, until you work at it and bring it out for the world to see, you may die empty, you may die poor. But we believe and we know that this wisdom that has come to you today will make you rise up, take the bull by the horn, forge ahead, and be who God has purposed you to be. Thank you always for watching the Pillars Golden Moment. Until the next time we meet you with another exciting guest, I say keep at it. God bless you. Nagode in Prosia.